out in the morning, stepping through your porch one by one. You are intruders. None of you will survive the night. And what makes you think they won't kill you? Because I am one of them. Welcome to Game Theory, still available to consult on the Snap movie storyline. Seriously, Scott,
Freddy is my favorite YouTuber.
Guarantee I put more collective hours of thought into counting animatronic phones, tracking eye colors, and looking up the differences between pizzerias, diners, and services, parsing out your phone guy calls, and counting and recounting and recounting again the number of dead child carcasses left in your story's wake than literally anyone else out there. I mean, I've even gone so far as to do the unthinkable for these sister location videos. That's right, I reread The Silver Eyes. In an ironic twist, it took longer than the actual game. Now, here I am piecing together this script after, I kid you not, a weekend spent doing nothing but thinking about these games, writing and rewriting timeline after timeline to account for all the nonsensical Easter eggs shoved into this 4-hour experience. And you know the conclusion that I've reached? That your version of events isn't satisfying. That any theory I come up with that attempts to bend over backwards and cobble together every line of dialogue, design detail, and character motivation will be overcomplicated at best and inherently flawed at worst. And that's not me admitting defeat. It's a fundamental problem with the series right now. This one just tried too hard to do too many things. You've got elements of the past 4 games mixed in with Snap World, mixed in with the book, all of which at this point have questionable canonicity, conflicting storylines, and competing games. Couple that with characters that mimic other characters, characters that lie to you, and characters that may not even exist across the different story threads of the franchise, and it's unclear if this is a continuation of the book, if it's a continuation of the games, or just an outright reboot of some kind. The best analogy I can think of is that it's like the giant human glob you turn into at the end of Inside. A massive limbs all struggling to work together to move in one direction, but all just flailing out randomly. And honestly, it could have been easy. With Scott saying that the original story was completed with Snap 4, he could have just said that sister location was aligned with the book and Snap World to start paving the way for the movie. But then you couldn't help yourself, Scott. You just had to throw in those Snap 4 Easter eggs, huh? And those put everything into chaos. And it's not just me feeling it. Based on what I'm reading online, a lot of Snap theorists sense that the lore contained in sister location is a game changer, but then they don't exactly know why or what to do with it. Struggling under the weight of explaining away Enners and babies, Mikes and Williams, casual bongos and exotic butters. What's an Easter egg, what's a tongue-in-cheek reference, and what is actual canon? So understandably, there's some confusion about what's actually going on in this game, and that is what I'm out to solve in these videos. Picking sister location apart to definitively put together which details matter and why this is such a monumental game for the franchise's lore. So go ahead, keep your plots vague and convoluted, Scotty boy. I'm here to translate your madness.
I just got a cookie, yeah.
First off, who are we playing? Historically, the protagonists of Freddy's games have had a varying degree of importance. There are those like Mike and Fred who, all we can tell, were just named with the sole purpose of filling out the TV ride on a weekend. Sure, they may have been retconned into some important now, but they were never really included. Then there was the crime child of Snap 4, hospitalized and trapped in a waking nightmare. What is more important, I would have to say? The game recognizes this as showing your first encounter with the new animatronic baby and called out.
It's a strange thing to want to do, he tells you. And seeing what events within the person who wants to spend their life.
Cookie.
A little bit more respect for the fan base than that. There can only be one possible conclusion here. In Mr. Location plays as William Afton, purple guy himself. And no, I'm not just saying that because the eyes of the ending are purple, like literally everyone else on the internet is saying. Sure, it's a nice detail that may hint at Scott's intentions, but it's not proof. For proof, we begin by turning to the in-game dialogue. On your quest to unlock the game's fake ending, the animatronics taunt you with these little bits of dialogue, spoken by a young girl in a British-sounding accent. So we know that whoever the player is has some sort of connection to this mysterious young girl. But who?
It's the darn girl.
Between nights, we hear the same girl pressing her father to let her play with baby, saying things like,
Daddy, just once let me go play with her. She's so pretty and shiny. Didn't you make her just for me?
From that small snippet, we can not only tell that our character is her father, but that he's also in some way the creator, or has some level of control over the animatronics. This in turn narrows the field down by quite a bit. It's William Afton and Henry, no last name given, the two co-founders of Afton Entertainment, were introduced to Smash Silvereye. By the way, low blow Scott, forcing people to read in order to have any sort of clue as to what's going on in the franchise now. Because seriously, without reading the book, you would have no clue the importance of William Afton. Oh well, that's what I'm here for. I read it, but you don't have to. Anyway, based on the girl's accent and William Afton's similar dialect at the beginning of the game,
Chicken does. Chicken sings. She's out for stuffing human tech, translating the news right at her fingertips.
it would
Okay.
seem as though we have ourselves a match.
And that alien popped out.
You are the father.
You are the father.
Nothing too hasty there, Maury. We can be even more sure. In the game's real ending, you get yourself tricked, becoming animatronic fodder as machines scoop out your internal organs and replace them with endoskeleton cords. Now, this really bothered me since it's like the antithesis of what we expect from our stories when we beat the game. Here I am wanting to finish my night and return home to my basket of exotic butter, but no, that's reserved for the fake ending. Becoming a flesh suit is somehow canon to the series. I wanted to write it off as jumping the shark, like, hey, we're getting a little bit too absurd right now, but then I realized that this is a franchise built on haunted animatronics chasing you through a pizza restaurant after they've been killed by a serial killer hiding the mascot suit filled with killer springs. So, crossing the line of absurdity, yeah, I think we're long past it at this point.
Do it, Superman!
This is an oddly specific event to be integral to the lore, and yet, there it is. So we're left with two options. Scott's either completely lost it at this point, or he has some other plans for this character. And indeed, he does. As the novel once again shows us why this odd story turn is so important. In its pages, we're using the all sorts of lies to make it clear Mr.
Why?
Afton is the one who gives himself stuff.